right, so you guys asked for it, so here it is. This is my reaction video to Dylan Mulvaney's new video, The Days of Girlhood. This video, when I first saw it a few days ago, it had about 100,000 views, and currently at this time, it's up to 800 and something thousand. Not quite a million yet, but there's been a lot of talk about this video. A lot of people have reviewed it, and a lot of women especially are offended by how she depicts being a woman or being a girl, womanhood, girlhood in this video. And on TikTok mainly, a lot of her supporters who follow her are in support of this type of video and cheering it on. Me personally, it doesn't appeal to me, and I do find it quite offensive from a trans woman's perspective, because people can see something like this and automatically think that all trans women are like this across the board, and this is how we perceive women to be, how we perceive womanhood or girlhood to be. And if you're an adult, you shouldn't be referring to yourself as a girl. I can see if it's in a playful manner maybe, but over and over again, how can you respect someone as an adult? So without further ado, let's get into the video and see what this is all about. Looks like she's driving a pink Mustang. Mustang Dylan. Alright, let's stop it right there. I heard that Dylan Mulvaney has a theater background. She comes from a theater background, and that she was once on Broadway, which is quite an accomplishment. That's quite a feat for anyone to make it to Broadway. And the fact that she has a theater background, she's using auto-tune on her vocals. So that's, I noticed that right away. If you're the real deal, why not just use your real voice? I know a lot of people out there do use autotune, and they're actually pretty decent singers, but I think autotune is overused and it doesn't make your voice sound better. If you can't sing, then you shouldn't be singing, in my opinion. But I don't think Dylan's voice is bad. But so far the video, bad.
Monday can't get out of bed. Tuesday morning pick up meds. Wednesday retail therapy. Cash or credit, I say yes. Thursday had a walk of shame. Didn't even know his name. Weekends are for kissing friends. Friday night all overspent. Saturday we flirt for drinks. Playing wingman to our twinks. Sunday the Twilight soundtrack. Use my breakdown in the back. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days of girlhood. These Love ya.
So that was The Days of Girlhood by Dylan Mulvaney, her latest video. I did notice Gigi Gorgeous in the Days of Girlhood video. I guess she was playing Dylan's sister, and I think there was another lady from one of the Housewives shows playing Dylan's mother. I personally do not like it. I think it is perpetuating stereotypes towards women. And it just seems like kind of a misogynistic thing to do, to present women as being sexually irresponsible, terrible with money, impulsive, spending money frivolously on frivolous things, and having a walk of shame. Who wants to live their life that way? Young girls will see this who may look up to Dylan, or even young trans girls, real girls, may look who look up to Dylan, see this and think, "Oh wow, this is what I need to be like. This is what I need to do to be authentic, to be a trans woman, to be a girl." And that's not true at all, because womanhood is so much more than this. This is everything that a woman shouldn't be, to be honest. Because if you're having one night stands and not remembering who you were with, that could really cause a lot of problems and affect the rest of your life. So I encourage all of you not to do that. And at the end of the day, I don't think this is how Dylan is living her life in real life. I think this is part of her brand that she's trying to promote. This is what gets her attention. So she's going to continue to perpetuate this persona that she has of being a girl. But the truth is, Dylan is not a girl. She's a trans woman. I am a trans woman. And we're biologically male. We are not exactly the same as women. Yes, there are some similarities, but there are differences as well. So, for anyone to say that trans women are exactly the same as women, that's not true at all. Scientifically, it isn't true, and biologically, it's not true. But there are similarities. You cannot deny the fact that those of us who are trans women, we do have some things in common with biological women. But at the end of the day, we are biological men, and we will not never be exactly the same as a biological woman, the equivalent of that. And that doesn't, I'm not saying that we're not valid because of that, but it's the truth. It sounds like your typical bubblegum pop song. You know, it's something that you may hear on pop radio. If anyone listens to radio now, is the radio station playing this song by Dylan? I don't know, but this isn't a good look for women, and it's a terrible look for trans women. A lot of people will assume that, oh, well, all trans women have this perception of women, and that isn't true. I have a lot of respect for women. I know that the real women who actually are respected are not doing what Dylan is doing in this video. And I think Dylan, she probably has a lot of yes people surrounding her. They cheer on this type of behavior, or yeah, behavior that she's presenting to the world. I don't have anything against Dylan. And the fact that she's famous and she has a lot of fame, that's great and all, but at what cost has your fame been given to you? And what are you using that for? Are you using it for good things? Things that promote positivity and holding yourself with respect. But it's because of things like this. That's the reason why we trans women are definitely getting a bad rap. And across the board, people think that we're all like this. We're losing certain rights that we have, and it can only get worse if this continues. So there needs to be more of us to speak out against things like this and behavior like this. But Dylan, if you're watching, I have nothing against you, but use your fame and fortune for something that's positive, something that will actually leave a lasting positive impact on the world. Days of Girlhood is not that. But before we wrap things up for this video, Dylan, she did leave a response to this video, so I would like to include that as well. So here's Dylan's response to the backlash that she's receiving from Days of Girlhood.
Hi, this is Dylan Mulvaney, the artist behind the song Days of Girlhood, which is currently going viral on this app for most of the wrong reasons. And I usually feel like art should speak for itself, if you can even call this song art, but I do think you deserve some context on this one. And I'll also say the fact that both conservatives and liberals would probably agree that this is potentially the most annoying song in the history of ever was no small task. Now, here are the facts. Number one, was not trying to change the world with this one. Number two, my comps for the song were Rebecca Black's Friday and Perfect Day from Legally Blonde because I really wanted it to feel like the opening of like an early 2000s rom-com because I never saw myself like existing in that world when I was growing up. And number three, was not trying to like make a substantial music career. This was like a fun project to sort of celebrate the early days of transition and the joy that I found because so much of my series and my personhood got used against me by really extremist conservative media, and I wanted to find a way to like find the fun and the joy of those initial moments that I had in my transition. And I think so many of the people that follow me on this app over the past 2 years have seen me grow and evolve so much to know that I don't think that womanhood or girlhood is chalked up to be these like silly frivolous things. And if you broke up the lyrics like a Shakespeare monologue, like Monday can't get out of bed. Tuesday morning, pick up meds. Wednesday, retail therapy. Cash or credit? I say yes. Dumb, dumb lyrics. But I still think we should be allowed to enjoy those things. And I could have probably written a song about my pain or my trauma, but I didn't want to. I wanted to write a fun song. Like girls just want to have fun. And I've seen comments too that are like, how could she release this after the Barbie movie and all we've learned in feminism? Well, I love the song What Was I Made For from Barbie movie. That's like my favorite movie. But what about the song Pink that opens the movie or Dance the Night Away? I feel like my song's more like those songs. And if a cis pop star came out with one of those songs, I don't think it would have had this negative of a response. People would have probably just said, oh, this is a really bad song, which this is the most embarrassing part, I think, of all of this. I have been walking around my house in my bed like this. These are the days. These are the days. Hey, these are... I thought I had a hit on my hands. I was going, just wait. I said, just wait till they hear this one. And I'm like, yes, wait till they hear this one. It was really a song.
All right, so we'll stop it right there. The patriarchy's dead. Honestly, as a trans woman, I do not feel oppressed by men or the patriarchy, honestly. In fact, I feel that men are actually a lot nicer to me and more patient. And I try to be more respectful towards them too. So I don't know. This whole thing about women being oppressed, I get it. There is misogyny out there, yes, but overall, our society has become very matriarchal. And I don't know. That's just my opinion about Days of Girlhood. I don't think it's, good for trans women or biological women depicting them in that way. Maybe Dylan felt that way early in her transition. I think she's about 2 years in now, but Dylan, this isn't how you do it. I expect better from you in the future. So if you really want to help trans people and gain more respect, don't do things like this. Because at the end of the day, people like Dylan Mulvaney, they can go back to their cushy lifestyles, comfortable lifestyles. They don't have to worry about, if they have to get up in the morning or get up and figure out how they're going to support themselves. They would like to make an honest living and work as a professional, but, there are a lot of roadblocks. There are companies that will not hire them. They can't get business loans. And it's because of things like this that make it worse for those of us who are out here trying to better ourselves. So that's my opinion on the Days of Girlhood. It's a catchy song, but I don't like the message. It promotes trans women in a negative light, and it promotes biological women as the negative stereotypes that are usually associated with them. So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Take care, everyone.